Making bread is a delightful journey that combines science and artistry. It begins with the simple yet essential ingredients: flour, water, yeast, and salt. Selecting high-quality flour can significantly impact the texture and flavor, so choose wisely. The process starts by mixing the ingredients into a cohesive dough, feeling the balance between dry and wet, rough and smooth. It's a sensory experience that connects you to the bread-making tradition. As the dough forms, the magic of yeast begins. This tiny microorganism ferments the sugars, producing carbon dioxide that gives the bread its rise. Kneading is crucial here. It develops the gluten, giving the bread structure and elasticity. Picture the dough stretching and folding under your hands, a meditative routine that builds anticipation for the final product. Following this, you allow the dough to rest and rise. Watching it double in size is like witnessing potential unfold, a beat in the rhythm of baking. Once risen, shape the dough into loaves or rolls, each with its character and charm. After a final rise, they're ready to be baked. As they enter the oven, the scent of baking bread envelops the kitchen, weaving a tapestry of warmth. The crust browns, and the interior puffs up, creating an inviting contrast between the crusty exterior and soft center. The moment of pulling fresh bread from the oven is rewarding and fragrant. With a smear of butter or a dip in olive oil, that bread becomes not just nourishment, but a cherished moment of joy. Making bread from scratch is a delightful journey that awakens the senses and fills your home with warmth. Begin by gathering your essential ingredients: flour, water, yeast, and salt. Each ingredient plays a pivotal role in developing flavor and texture. Choose quality flour. Bread flour with high protein content is ideal for a sturdy loaf, while all-purpose flour works beautifully for softer varieties. Next, it's time to activate the yeast, the magic ingredient that makes the dough rise. Mix warm water with the yeast and a pinch of sugar, letting it sit until it becomes foamy and bubbly. This step ensures the yeast is alive and ready to work its charm. In a large mixing bowl, combine the flour and salt, then mix in your yeast mixture. Knead the dough on a floured surface, engaging your hands and senses to feel the texture, transforming from sticky to smooth. Once the dough has been kneaded, allow it to rise in a warm place, covered with a damp cloth. This phase, known as proofing, can take 1 to 2 hours, during which the dough expands and develops flavors. After proofing, gently deflate the dough and shape it into a loaf or rolls. Place it in a prepared baking pan and let it rise again, creating a beautiful airy structure. Finally, the time has come to bake. Preheat your oven to the required temperature, then bake your bread until it's golden brown and sounds hollow when tapped. As the aroma fills your kitchen, you'll know the wait was worth it. Let it cool slightly before slicing, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Virtual reality, often abbreviated as VR, immerses users in a captivating digital world that simulates real-life experiences. Imagine slipping on a headset that transports you from your living room to an ancient temple or a distant planet. This technology, which is steadily gaining traction, enhances our connection to digital content by engaging our senses and manipulating our perceptions. As you put on the VR headset, the first sensation is always remarkable. The real world falls away, replaced by vibrant graphics and lifelike sounds. You can move, interact, and explore as if you were physically present in that digital environment. This level of immersion is what sets VR apart from other forms of media. Games, educational tools, and training simulations utilize this technology, making tasks feel tangible and engaging. The applications of virtual reality extend beyond gaming and entertainment. Industries such as healthcare, education, and architecture increasingly incorporate VR to elevate learning experiences. For instance, medical students can perform virtual surgeries, allowing them to practice and hone their skills without the risks associated with real-life procedures. Educational institutions leverage VR to take students on virtual field trips, letting them experience history or science up close and personal. As VR continues to evolve, the future holds endless possibilities, from social interactions in virtual spaces to advancements in design and training. This transformative technology invites users to explore realms previously limited to imagination. As we embrace this digital frontier, the line between our physical and virtual worlds blurs, ushering in an exciting era of interconnected experiences.